the Pentagon knows that UFOs are biblical, or let me rephrase that, or found or mentioned in the Bible. This is somebody had sent me a comment on one of my videos, recent videos, which I did videos in the past saying that the Esau, the military brass of Esau, knows about the UFOs, and they have tons of evidence of UFO or UAP, which stands for unidentified aerial phenomenon. I mean, they have tons of documents, film documents, pictures, and so forth, showing things in space, things in the sky, shaped as discs, shaped as boxes, cubes, pyramids. Now here's an article from the New Yorker, and this was just put up April 30th, 2021. It says, and the New Yorker is a well-respected magazine, news magazine, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it says here, it says how the Pentagon started taking UFOs seriously. Now, I'm not going to make this long. So what I did was, as you can see right here, I'm going to put this up raw. That's an actual image. And I guess this is from the 50s. And Esau knew about these ships, which are the angels. They've been visiting the earth since the beginning of time. As you can see, this actual picture. Let me do this. Oops. Excuse me. Let me try it this way. Okay, this is from 1952. Yeah, what I'll do, you can see it right there. So that's an actual picture from 1952 in Salem, Massachusetts. That's an actual photograph. It says, I'm back over here. For decades, flying saucers were a punchline. Then the U.S. government got over the taboo. I can barely see it because I'm in the dark here. So I just grabbed my camera. Anyway, I put Bible, and the only word that came up with Bible in it was the word biblical. And let me just go to it. I got it outlined in blue. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, this is some Edomite. It says, why should we assume we already understand everything? Because they don't understand everything. They try to sweep this under the rug. And they know that these are the angels coming back to deliver the Israelites. so I'll read some of it. It says, some, I can hardly read this, I'm sorry. Some aficionados believe that UFOs have been documented since biblical times. In the Spaceships of Ezekiel, referring to Ezekiel, the first chapter, there were spaceships, chariots, if you will, that came down to visit the prophet Ezekiel. And it speaks about a will within a will. There's a movie came out in 69, 70 called Chariots of the Gods. And I remember seeing it as a child. And I was fascinated by the movie. And I remember them speaking about the will within the will, the chariot, the UFO in Ezekiel, the first chapter. It says published in 1974, Joseph F. Bloomrich, a NASA engineer, argued that the prophet's heavenly vision of wills within wills was an encounter not with God, but with an alien spaceship. So these alien spaceships, as they call them, they know that they're angels of the Lord. It said the UFO controversy in America. Now remember what it says in Zechariah 5: they shall enter into the house of the thief. The thief. It says 1975, David Jacobs wrote about a series of airship sightings across the country in 1896 and 1897. Spaceships in our descriptions have, like I said, it's dark in here, I can't see too well, have always displayed capabilities just beyond our technological horizon. And with our own wartime advances, they grew staggeringly impressive. So these are the angels showing that they have their technologies beyond Esau's technology. See, everything that Esau has, the smartphone, the computer, the PC, all these different things they have, this was all given to you by the Most High. The PC, the smartphone is nothing but, that's an old technology that was given to the Levites, which was the Urim and the Thummim. So they're just giving you the technology. So, and this is a rigged game, because the technology that the Most High gave you, the angels have far more superior technology than you. So they're going to have fun on that day. Let me read a little bit more. It says, it's generally agreed that the modern UFO era began on June 24th, 1947, when a private aviator named Kenneth Arnold, while flying a Call Air A2, saw a loose formation of 9 undulating objects, near Mount Rainier. They had the shape of boomerangs, that's that triangular shape, or Tylus menta rays, which are fish that are shaped like a triangle. And in his estimation, they moved at 2 to 3 times the speed of sound. Now that's fast. Now the angels can move the speed of light, and faster than the speed of light, if you can accept it. He described their motion as that of a saucer skipped over water. A newspaper headline conjured flying saucers. That's the term that they gave it, because it was in the shape of a saucer. By the end of the year, at least 850 similar domestic sightings had been reported, according to one independent UFO investigator. Meanwhile, scientists asserted that flying saucers didn't exist because they couldn't exist. Yeah, because that's Esau. He thinks he got everything under wrap. It said the Times quoted Gordon Atwater, an astronomer at the Hayden Planetarium, which is in New York, Manhattan, who attributed the flurry of reports to a combination of mild case of meteorological jitters and mass hypnosis. That's Esau talking his shit. But anyway, I'm going to close it because I'm down to one bar, and I'm going to put this article. I'm going to put this article up on the in the description box, so you can read the rest. Well, this is the only part of the article that you really need to read. I mean, if you wanted to read the whole article, you can. But bottom line, the Esau's military brass, they know that these UFO sightings, as they call them, are in fact biblical, and they must know that they're the angels, and they must know that these angels are coming back to the Lord is coming back with the angels to deliver the elect of Israel. So that's it for you, Esau. You're done. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.